Hello, welcome into my channel. I'm Trace and you're watching Earthstar. I'm bringing you a little message for the 24th of June, which is a Wednesday. And I thought I'd use my lovely purple theme, my amethysts. On Monday when I did my check-in for the week for my personal guidance, I was told to use amethyst for the week as protection, as just a sort of initiation into my intuition, the guidance. So I thought, let me just use it for all of us today and bring that tranquility and that peace into the reading. And we've got crossing bridges today as our little message coming in from the oracle. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And I love that because the amethyst is all about that. Amethyst is about that meditation, that spiritual connection with ourself, that crossing that bridge, leaving behind what you need to leave behind. And this amethyst energy that I felt so strongly is self-healing. It's healing through others' words. It's even through hands-on kind of healing. And what does the card say today? It's time for healing, connecting and mending and releasing. Isn't that awesome? Now, sometimes, we can relax in our life and we do our jobs and we come home, or we have some kind of exchange that we're doing in the day. And there are all sorts of things that happen in that day that we feel that we need to close that door or cross the bridge or leave it behind. And it stays with us. I don't know about you, but if I've been in connection with somebody that's really upset my energy, it can stay with, and you don't feel that peace and tranquility. So today, let's see what the tarot cards have to say to us, just to bring through a nice little message so we can experience that inner self, crossing the bridges, not burning them, not burning any bridges, but actually letting go of things that might not be relatable to our lives anymore. So let's see what comes in so we can reconnect with ourselves and our intuition today. And the sun has gone down behind the clouds, so it's got quite quiet here. But let's just have a look to see what's coming through. Oh, there's another card there. And we have Queen of Swords, King of Knight of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. Now, this is so interesting because the Five of Wands is a card to say that if you are getting caught up with all the noise around you, this is definitely a noise, an outside noise. And that's exactly what I was bringing through in the beginning of the message, that your underlying energy, I always like to use the bottom of the deck as a little energy booster to say, this is what our energy is about today. This is what our reading, the underlying energy of our reading is. We don't want to get caught up in the nonsense of the world. We want to have peace and tranquility for ourselves. And it's time for releasing that. Now, there's a lot of things that this can mean to. This can mean that, as I said, you come home from work and somebody's energy is stuck with you. Somebody's words have stuck with you. And that's what the Queen of Swords is here in the middle of everything. She is that, look at her face. She's looking at us and she is saying, look at her cross face. She's saying, why have you allowed that to get to you? They're just words. They're not fact. This is a lawyer. She's in a law office and she's looking quite sternly saying, look at what is actually affecting you. Do not let words affect you. And you've got the Two of Swords here as well. And you can see this little young girl. She's sitting, well, she's looking up at us. And half of her wants to go one way and half of her wants to go the other. And she doesn't look happy either. So I think decide for yourself what is really worth the drama. What is worth the drama? What is worth the nonsense of letting that energy stay with you? It's very difficult to let yourself be free in a world that is constantly bombarding you. When you are pushed to do more, you are pushed to push yourself to overwhelm. We are pushed to feel, I need to have more for the bottom line. The society wants more from you. Your job wants more from you. Your family wants more from you. Your partner wants more from you. I need to replenish myself. And the Knight of Cups just gives us that perfect energy. The Knight of Cups is saying, look, do what you love. Get to a place in your heart where you actually taking time out, seeing yourself with friends. What this guy is doing is he's probably putting himself to university, or he's trying to get studies up, and he's now giving a service to other people and maybe even healing them along the way, crossing the bridges for them. Sometimes when you go into a hairdresser, they're strangers, but you can open your heart out to them and it feels better for you. When you are in a space in your life where it's time for healing, where you've reach the end of your tether and you think, no, I can't do this anymore, you'll be very surprised today. You might come across somebody that's a stranger that you can actually open up your heart to, and in that you can let go of all sorts of things that are cycling in your life. And it's not always ideal to go and pour your heart out to somebody else, but when you're crossing that bridge, it's often easier to just step away from certain situations when the person doesn't know anything about it. So I think allow yourself to open up to people today, because you don't want to be carrying any more things into the next chapter of your life. We're at the end of June already, and you know what you need to do. It's time. This is making a decision to not allow that to stay with you anymore, because it isn't part of your life anymore. And you probably find the person that hurt you along the way or said those nasty things is living their best life, and there you are carrying it. So I think this card is definitely depicting the fact that you might be an angel in disguise and give you such a beautiful message back about crossing that bridge and that healing connection. So I hope that you find that person today, and I'll chat to you again tomorrow. Take care.